Talking about the weather now, boy, really chilly start to the day.
Pretty cold,
It is chilly out there, and a lot to come this week, though.
Yeah, you know, lots of wind, big storm. California getting their 13th or 14th storm in a row, nearly week to week to week. Same storm will move through here, and here's the deal. It's going to get here, give us a lot of wind before it gets here, a lot of wind after it moves on out, and we're going to have at least a chance for some severe weather coming up. Won't be a two-day deal, but it's going to be kind of an overnight deal into the morning. More on that coming up here in just a second. But, folks, if you love weather, like me, you're dorking out. Look at that shot, right? That is a large, and I mean taking up a lot of real estate. Look at the size of this. It runs from Washington down to far southern California. So, you know, Oklahoma's about like, right, this, you know, we're right here. So, yeah, that would be over the entire, I mean, it's a huge storm. And they're getting hammered right now with wind and rain and snow, too much snow. Some places have had more snow than they've ever had, more rain than they've nearly ever had, and that's coming our way. But you're thinking, oh boy, it's going to be a bad one. You know what? The timing isn't perfect for Oklahoma. The moisture does make it back, but by the time the moisture gets here, the storm's kind of moving through and moving out. So it's kind of a, not all the stars are lined up, but we'll have some storms coming up, okay? But not this evening. Looking out across the city, we are clear, we are sunny. Nice shot. Looking off to the southwest, there's I-44. That shot is from our National Cowboy Museum, part of our Lucky Star Skycam network. Dew point of 28. It's going to be cold in the morning. There will be frost and or light freeze around. I'll show you where coming up tomorrow morning. So if you put those early plants out early and you're thinking, oh boy, cover them up or bring them in, okay? 54 in Guthrie, 54 in Shawnee, 55 down in Seminole. How about a 52 now in from Weatherford and Clinton looking good at 55. Lots of 50s, some low 60s today down south. Not bad, nice and cool. It's a light north breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, a little stronger in the south. But notice out here, gust of 30 now out of the south, out in Boise City. That's coming our way tomorrow. So high pressure overhead right now, moving away from us tonight. So as that moves to the east, we end up with the south wind returning and flowing back into that, which will be headed our way. It's a barn burner. I mean, that is a big storm for sure. And it arrives, again, late Thursday, Thursday night, and into Friday morning. It's not coming out during the peak heating of the day, okay? All right, so lows tonight. How about frost? Yep, lots of that. 33 in Jones, 32 in Piedmont, 29 in El Reno. If you live in a low-lying area or a valley and you're on this map, you could certainly have a light freeze tonight, okay? So just keep that in mind. A little bit of frost for sure. Rest of us, some scattered frost statewide, but especially northern Oklahoma, a freeze there, Ponca City to Enid. Down south, some frost. The wind is going to return out west at night, so I think it'll be frost-free out there overnight tonight. That wind will pick up a little bit. We're clear, we're cold. Highs tomorrow, 60s, 70s across the west. South winds are going to blow, gusts to 30 out west. Fire danger tomorrow, a little bit higher across the west, where we've been so dry. Thursday, gusts 30 to 50, okay? It is going to blow I-35 eastward, windy, not as windy. The strongest winds Thursday will be out west, where, again, that fire danger will be high, gusts of 50. Woodward, Elk City, Sayre, Mangum. Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, we have the cap or the lid in place. So what do we get out of that? We get a 10% chance for a shower or a thunderstorm to develop the afternoon and evening. The atmosphere from the ground up, normally you get colder. We get colder, then we're going to have a warm layer of air that's going to kind of keep thunderstorms from developing, keeps the lid on the atmosphere. It will try to break in the southwest. If that happens, some wind and hail, large hail, damaging winds with a very, very low tornado threat would be there Thursday evening. But it's a low chance overall. So this is on there just to be safe. If we get a storm or two to develop in the west or southwest, it would migrate north and east this evening, Thursday evening, with a threat of, again, some severe weather. We'll track it. But Thursday night and Friday morning, the California storm begins to really get here up top, right? We get lots of lift. The dry line starts to come out of western Oklahoma overnight. So we're going to get a wave of showers and thunderstorms to develop. Once again, you get west of Oklahoma City, nada, nothing at all. But from Oklahoma City, southwest, off to our east, some strong to severe storms develop. So from Thursday night, Friday morning, storms develop on the western edge of my wrist map, and then they're going to rocket northeast into eastern Oklahoma Friday morning. The threats are isolated tornado is certainly possible. It's a low threat overall, but it's not zero. Damaging winds, large hail. okay? Quarters, maybe some golf balls in there. Instability really increases by Friday morning. And then Friday, dry line moves in eastern Oklahoma. Cold front makes its way in later in the day. Windy, gusts of 50 miles per hour. So Friday, the fire danger will be high to extreme. Eastern Oklahoma, storms in Friday afternoon. They'll be out of here. Fire danger, high to extreme. Central, western, northern Oklahoma. Friday, we got to watch, especially west and northwest. Okay, so 60% chance. It's a quick shot of some rain and storms. Early Friday morning, they'll be out of here by early to mid-morning. Saturday is your April 1st. It arrives. And with that, we're looking at the weekend looks good, 60s and 70s. Next week, we go up again. And then another system by the end of next week might bring us a little more rain, more storms, and maybe a little more severe weather. That is a bit down the road. We're talking about it. And here we go. But guys, there you go. There's your weekend. Weekend looks good.